Hey guys, Dr. Ducey here, MTFUcoach.com. How are you? Talking about abs today, and yes, I broke out the Quinnipiac shirt, which kind of is something I wear to show my abs, and this is really more like a rag, but I've had it for many years and it's not going anywhere. In any event, abs in the 70s and 80s, we used to do volume. I used to do up to 50,000 reps as far as crunches went. I know it sounds nuts, it's hard to believe, but we were insane back then. That would take me 2 hours and 40 minutes. You look at Ronnie Coleman, a lot of you know who Ronnie Coleman was, and Ronnie Coleman, Mr. Olympia 8 times, greatest bodybuilder ever. He used to squat 800 pounds for 2 reps, and to this day he says, I only wish I did 4 reps, or something to that effect. Now let's think about this for a second. If Ronnie Coleman went up to 600 pounds, would he have gotten the same development? Possibly. There's a law of diminishing gains as far as anything goes, and you got to find where that sweet spot is. 50,000 crunches, maybe 1,000 helped me, and the rest was just a waste of time. And then I migrated over to working my abs with weights, and that's okay because they are muscle and you want the contraction and the stretch. But I've already got a blockiness going on. When I was younger, I had a much more tapered waist. It's something that happens when you get older. I'm 55, soon to be 56. So I'm getting away from that. So now I've got a home workout routine. It's mostly body weight. There's a couple of implements. You don't even need, I have over 60 ab exercises that I do. The 4 that I put together today, 2 are body weight, and 1 is a dumbbell and the other one is a wheel roll. And I think you'll like it. If you're a beginner, you're going to do a lot less. If you're elite level, you can do the full 60 seconds per movement with only a 10-second rest between each one. And if you're just starting out, you may want to go only 10 seconds for each movement and rest for 60 seconds. You do what you can. And one other thing I want to say, you'll hear some of this bunk from people where they'll say ab development is 20% workout, 80% gym. I don't know where people are coming up with those numbers from. I don't know what kind of science they're talking about. Everything is 100%. Everything that you do is 100%. Okay, so we're going to start with something called figure eights. Denise is going to get right over me so we can see. You lay flat, you keep your back flat because you want to be careful as far as back injury. And this is just a simple maneuver that looks like this. It's pretty hard. You want to catch my abs. And this is really good for lower abs and obliques, which are on the side. And I'll do this for 60 seconds. For the sake of our video, I'll only do these right now for maybe 10, okay? That's the first one. The next one, I'll take a 10-second rest, and I do a dumbbell pullover. Some of these people will say, hey, you do that when you do your back and your chest workout. That's true, but this maneuver, when done correctly, works the triceps, works the upper pecs, lower pecs, pectoralis minor and major, triceps, back, intercostal serratus, rectus abdominis, and even the lower abs. So I'll throw these in, and you always want to be able to hit that vacuum, and this helps you do that. So I'll bang out maybe 20 reps of these, or 25 reps. And again, if you're just starting out, you may only want to do a few, or get the feel for them. You want to suck it in and blow it out. You really want to keep everything tight all the time. Next thing I'm going to do, Denise, you can stand, you're going to kneel down right there. I'm going to do some wheel rolls. Wheel roll will hit the rectus, okay, which is the muscle, the primary, the most showy muscle in the abs. It shows your 6-pack or 8-pack, 4-pack, 0-pack, whatever you might have, and it's also the external obliques. So the thing with this here, you do want to hold and grip the wheel tight, but you don't want to concentrate on the wheel that much. You want to pull back in your belly button into your spine. That way you're working the abs. If you concentrate on your grip too much and pull back with your arms, you forget about the abs. So these are really good because I'll tighten my upper pecs and keep everything tight. You want to keep your entire body tight to eliminate something called energy leaks. Anytime anything is loose or you forget about keeping something tense, you run the risk of injury. I'll do maybe 20 to 25 reps of these. And again, you pull your belly button into your spine, you flex the abs on the way up. And again, if you're just starting out, you may not be able to do any of these. They're pretty hard. If you're elite, do them for a minute and keep going. And finally, the last thing we're going to do is a plank. Okay, and these will hit most of the muscles of the abdominal compartment as well as the glutes. And you want to keep everything tight. And I'll hold this for 60 seconds. And again, this is one of those things, head to toe, everything stays tight, flexing the abs, 60 seconds, eliminate energy leaks. And again, 10 seconds for me, rest between each one of these, 60 seconds a pop. And we can stand up for a second. And I'll go around 3 to 4 times. And I think they're starting to come out. I got some work to do. They're usually a little sharper. Hey, look, you get older, I'm not gonna lie. It's harder, the pecs sag a little. You get a little residual skin left when you lose the extra fat. I've got some in the lower back. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'll never bullshit you. I don't Photoshop, I don't use filters, none of that bullshit. I look as good as I can try. You can do exactly as I do. A lot of people out there, they're putting these pictures up, they're unrealistic, and in your head you're like, how the fuck is that guy doing that? Well, I don't know how they're doing it, but it's not realistic. I'm not going to accuse anybody of anything. But anyway, I hope that was helpful. Try that out at home. Please, as always, put down below your thoughts, questions, considerations, and statements. They are my oxygen. Give me a thumbs up if you think I deserve it. And you have a good day. Thank you.